Today I finished 3 more panels for the rough draft of my manga. I would like to thank Rehana, Omar, and our new viewer, Maggot, for joining our stream today. It was a lot of fun. We talked about a variety of things today, including dieting, Zelda music, and an interesting event involving the police that happened at work. Hey guys, I'm Josh S. I'm a full-time English teacher living in Japan who also makes manga on the side. What you're watching right now is an edited down version of the stream that I had this morning. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, like this video, and most importantly, join the chat the next time I stream. I go live every weekday at 6 a.m. Japan time, which is 4 p.m. Central Time in America. Alright, enjoy the video!
Good morning, Japan, and good afternoon in America. How's it going, everybody? Today I am running about an hour late, and that is due to me not waking up very well. Yeah, but I did figure out how to get rid of the clicks and the clacks in my voice, which was my main critique in my last video. So this video, you're not going to be hearing that unless I'm talking whenever I am doing the clicks. So for example, if I do it right now, whenever I'm completely silent, it just went zoop zoop because my editing program, well, not my editing, jump cutter, which is what I've been using, will just quickly go through it. So that's perfect. So if I like change tabs or if I, do other things, it's not going to pick it up. But if you're in the chat, say hi. If not, that is a-okay. Hello, Rehana. It's good to see you. Let me make sure that speech chat's working. I'm going to reload it and click to unmute. All right. Good to see you. It's good to see you. I apologize for being late, but yeah. Is my voice too loud, or is it hard to hear certain things? I don't know. Ipu. Ippy. Sleepy. Are you sleepy, Rehana? It should be like 5:18 now. Or are you saying that I'm sleepy?
Yeah, I actually can't stay for too long today.
Yeah, no worries.
Voice is fine.
Awesome. Sounds good. So, on my voice I have voice suppression. Not voice suppression, noise suppression. And I also have a noise gate on it to prevent the clickety-clackities from going through my stream because I have a very clicky computer. A very clicky keyboard. So, but yeah, that's okay. I'll just get to drawing, and I'm only going to be here for an hour and a half anyway, so it's not going to be very long. It's going to be a short stream because I was an hour late, so sorry about that. Let's just get started drawing. And over to Rita. Yes, I is sleepy. But as they say, it is better late than never.
You sleepy? You woke up late.
Yes. So with less clickities and less clackities whenever I draw, it's going to be better for the video editor or jump cutter. It's literally just going to go like...
Honestly, I wasn't expecting you'd be here. So good job to you for still coming on face with tears of joy sparkles.
Why, thank you, Rehana. I was actually thinking about just sleeping in today, but because it was due to a lack of sleep and that's my own darn fault, I was like, well...
Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands. Whoa, a fun Friday is still possible then.
Yes, fun Friday.
I felt like I jinxed it faced with tears of joy.
Nah, for me, fun Friday is still possible. Tomorrow is my Friday, and I am now off on Saturday. So I'm just going to stream Friday, as in tomorrow, and I'll have that be my fun Friday, because it's Japanese Friday. So tomorrow we're going to be doing fun Friday, because I streamed 4 days in a row, and so the 5th day should be a fun day. I'm going to be probably streaming, hold on, let me pull up my story so I know what to draw. Yoink. I'm probably going to be streaming Get Her Love, so I want to complete a run of that game. So, should be okay though. Okay, so we just finished that. Ask about the courier. Can you describe the courier who delivered it to you? Oh, that's the next panel. You need to have Vassa ask the questions.
And here at Exhibit B, we have Joshua Stevenson working on what appears to be a Japanese-style manga.
Hello, Omar! Thanks for hopping in. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Alright. Okay, so how am I going to do this panel-wise?
Or heard from me. Whoa, a wild Omar hopped in.
Today I'm going to be streaming for about an hour and a half, so until 8:30 a.m. my time, which is 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Yes. Now, how am I going to do this panel? It's ask her about the courier, and then she asks about the courier. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Time flies when you have your day job and apartment superintendent duties.
It really does, honestly. Whenever I'm doing work, it goes a lot faster than whenever I'm just lazing around or whenever I'm sick. When I'm sick, it feels like the whole entire week feels like a stop, you know? How do I do this? Maybe, because I want it to be here, 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 and then here. What I don't want to happen is down here like this swoosh, right? So I need maybe this square to be a little lower, or maybe this square to be a little higher. Okay. How did I do it in my other? Oh, I forgot to turn on live split. Yes, forgot about that. Okay, hold on. Let me open live split real quick. Okay. Here we go. So I need a timer to figure out how long. A timer.
Oh yes. Speed paint extreme. Basically, a manga in the Japanese style is right to left while descending.
Right, that's correct. Okay, it's 7:25 right now. I need to be done in an hour and 5 minutes. So I'm going to put control, no, edit splits.
And that would be regardless of language.
So I need to put, timer starts at, let's just do an hour, yeah? So this is, and we'll do a minus, so it goes up. Alright, we got live split on the bottom, and we are starting in 3, 2, 1, and, okay, hold on, 3, 2, 1, start. There we go, we got the timer. So now we know exactly how fast it's going to be in the VOD. That's fun. Cool. Alright, I feel like a speedrunner. Okay, so now, let's look at the manga. Zoom out on it. Blah, 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 blah. I need, yeah, something like this was what I had last time. We spoke Russian and then we talked. So I'm going to do something similar for pizza. So, okay, how about this? I'll do this, and then I'll have her ask here. So like that, and then she'll answer here. Yeah, that should be, yeah.
Speaking of languages, I do believe that Hebrew seems similar, but very different from Japanese when it comes to reading page texts.
Actually, yes. I believe it's similar in the fact that you read it from right to left, top to bottom. So I think that's what you do. I don't know for sure though. So, I've never actually read Hebrew, but that would be a good language to learn if you want to learn, like the original biblical texts, which would be really cool. Or the Torah, if you're Jewish, because the Old Testament is written in. Yes, I'm gonna draw that basically. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Use that as a reference. Okay. Yes. The Old Testament is written in Hebrew, the original books that we can find, and the New Testament is written in Greek.
Correct.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna first do the text, so that way I can know exactly how big I need to make it. Okay. This one. And this one needs to be italicized because he's speaking in Russian. How do you spell courier? Courier. Yes. Okay.
Hebrew characters in text are literally read from right to left.
That's awesome. In Japanese, they are read from right to left, but only if you read from top to bottom. If you're reading like normal Japanese characters outside of the traditional way, it would be read left to right. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a little Vasa. Where is... Oh. I'll have him cross his arms again. And yeah, that should be good.
Japanese texts are read by page from right to left.
Yes. But only if it's top to bottom. Like, for example, if I were to write... Sometimes, like in manga, for example, they'll be written like, here's a. They'll be written like this, right? A, I, U, E, O. Right? So, a, U, E, O. In manga, they would say it like that, right? So it's still read left to right if you do it like this. But if you read it in text, it would be read like this, right? It would be read going down. And then you would go to the next one, you know, it's, right? So you read this first, the right side first, go down like this, and then after that like this. So that's how you read Japanese text in books, usually. And sometimes in manga, but usually you read it left to right in manga, and different things. But yeah, it's pretty cool information. Okay. So I need to draw Vasa with his arms crossed. And I'm gonna put this on the right side.
A good example of what you just mentioned can be found in the intro off game in Emusha if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Cool.
I believe so. Okay, for some reason my mouth is a hand, and I don't know how to make it not a hand. So maybe I'm gonna try to click off of. You see how it's a hand, but it's still drawing? That's really bothering me. I don't know how to undo that. Yeah. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to do is restart Vita real quick. So I'm just gonna open it up again. Okay. There we go. Okay. Holy fake. Alright, so
It's been one crazy week here in New Jersey.
oh yeah, how you doing there? I haven't really been keeping up with the news or anything. I don't know if there's anything specific to New Jersey that's going on or what. You know. I need to get some tea. I have a mug. And break time! Only been drawing for like 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, time to just drew a bubble. I'm gonna fill up my mug with tea real quick. I need to get that caffeine in me. Oops. Beautiful.
Just yesterday, we had 2 federal agents pay our store a visit with a subpoena for CCTV footage.
Oh wow, that's some pretty intense stuff. Where's the Control Z? Is there like an investigation going on where you work?
They were tracking a group of suspects involved in some serious crime that happened across state lines.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Might be like drug trafficking or something. Or murder. Well, that's always an interesting event when stuff like that happens. When I worked at a tennis place, there was a similar thing that went on. Some guy killed a person in the alleyway in Memphis whenever I was working there. I worked at a tennis court. And so the cop came in the next morning and asked for the CCTV footage, which we complied, of course. Made his neck too skinny.
It was far worse than that.
Far worse than drugs or far worse than murder? Yeah, this one sounds like it's probably gang violence, like it's related to, because like, or if they're doing it for multiple suspects, right? Gotta get the Vasa eyebrows just right.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I hope you're doing all right. It always makes the day really interesting to have a police officer come in. As for me, the most interesting happening was probably, I started a diet, and I've been trying to do calisthenics to lose weight. So that's pretty new. My diet basically is try to eat roughly 1,500 calories. So it's not like an extreme diet. It's not like keto or anything. But Dad got diabetes a little while ago, and so I weigh like 215 pounds, or weighed. I haven't really weighed myself since I went to America, but I do want to.
We were able to provide critical footage. They said that I made their day when I was able to identify what they were looking for.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're just able to get it all done. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, Dad has diabetes, and so whenever he got diabetes, Mom and Dad went on a keto diet, which I did not like, because I like carbs too much.
That's cool.
But as for me,
You could do some intermittent fasting.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I basically try to eat around 1,500 calories, and if I keep it up until Christmas, I'll lose a lot of weight. So instead of being 215 pounds, which I am right now, I'll be roughly 180 pounds, which would be a good goal. So, as someone who's 6'1", intermittent fasting is a good idea. Definitely something I might look into. But I'm doing calisthenics because I can't really afford a gym right now, a gym membership. And also, I've been making YouTube videos out of my streams, so that hopefully I'll be able to, maybe get more viewers and more people to hop in on stream, and yeah, it'll be fun. So, and if I get more viewers and potentially more people hopping in on stream, that means eventually, if I get more than, I think, 4,000 hours every year, if I can reach that goal.
Only eat at certain times during the day. Don't eat late at night.
Yes. So right now, I wait until lunchtime to eat, so around noon, and then I eat whenever I get off work. So those are the 2 times I eat. So my break from my fast is at noon. So I eat from basically roughly 9 p.m., which is pretty late. But it works for me because that's where where I get my food for my diet. My low carb stuff is at the grocery store near the work I go to. So I can only ever really get it whenever I'm
down to 379 just from doing that.
Nice. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, good job. It's an inspiration to us all. But yeah, one of the things that's funny about working with kids is that they have basically no filter. And so,
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
I didn't really talk in chat much.
Yeah, no worries, Rihanna. Thanks for hopping in. It was good seeing you. I'll see you again tomorrow for Fun Friday. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, I'll still be drawing for another
I'll
40
be here
minutes.
next stream.
Alrighty.
That was originally from 392.
Oh wow, that's really good. How long have you been doing that for? Has it been like a month or a few weeks? Because if that's the case, that's probably a little. Hold on, 20 pounds. I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. Well, I'm trying to lose 30 pounds over the course of September, October, and November, and up to December. That's 4 months. So if I'm trying to lose 30 pounds in 4 months, I think that yours would probably, if I had to do a guesstimate, it would probably took. You went from like 10 pounds, a little like 15 pounds ish. I can't do math right now. 92 minus 79, 12 minus 22 minus 19, 12 minus 9. No, 92 minus 79, 22 minise 9. Yeah, so about a month.
I did it for just shy of a month.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is it hard? Like, because like for me, the issue is like when I'm hungry, I want to eat, right? So it's like I'm just not used to not eating. And so I always want to get breakfast, but I'm like, no, I'm on a diet, right? But yeah, the thing about working with children is they have no filter. And so I literally had kids come up to me and say, "Why are you fat?" But I also live in Japan, where most people are pretty skinny. So, and they don't have malice in it either. They're not asking because they're being rude. They're just genuinely curious. But I do want to be healthier so I don't get diabetes. I'm worried about that.
Here's the trick.
Yes?
If you feel hungry, consume some salt water or soup broth.
Ooh, that is so smart. Oh my gosh, hold on. I have a package of miso soup actually. Hold on. How many calories is this? Wow, okay. Yeah, so this is like for one thing of miso soup, that's only like 27 calories. I don't even have to count that. That's good. Yeah, that's very smart. Okay, yeah. I'll probably eat miso soup for breakfast then. Or if they have like clear soup, I actually prefer that. That's so smart. That's a good idea. Really good idea. Okay.
Make sure that the serving portions combined with water has a low calorie count.
Yeah, 27 is not a lot. So, that's like a drink basically. That's a good amount. Yeah, I can eat that for breakfast and not even worry about my weight. That's really smart. I love soups, so...
Also, consuming coffee or tea at breakfast with that accelerates that.
Yes, and tea, if you drink it straight like I do, has no calories. So, probably the same for coffee if you drink it black.
I won't lie, but I did stop the routine. I haven't gained any significant new weight, but I'll need to start doing it again.
Yeah, I think that if you, it's good to maintain weight, like if you want to like take a break for it for a little bit, but that's kind of what I want to do. I want to get to 180 and just maintain it instead of trying to lose way too much, because I still want to have muscle mass, right? I don't want my muscles to go away. So I think that once I get there, once I reach my goal, I'll just do my best to maintain it without a binge eating, which I tend to do.
You shouldn't lose muscle mass as long as you keep your muscles moving.
Very true. And as long as I keep up with my calisthenics, I think it should be okay. Which is just basically what I learned in elementary school whenever I was going to Fairview, actually. Was basically to do... I didn't know the back and biceps and targeted groups or whatever. Back and biceps, chest and triceps and legs. But the exercises that we did during gym was basically that. It was push-ups, sit-ups for our abs, I guess, for our core, and pull-ups. And there's a pull-up bar at the park where I work. And so I used that on Monday. And so I'm going to be using that for my chest and triceps. No, for my back and biceps. Yeah. And then I do push-ups for my chest and triceps. And then I do squats and running for my legs. So it was pretty cool that what I learned when I was a kid kind of applied, and I learned about, you know, the other stuff, chest, triceps, back, biceps, and legs from college whenever I was doing tennis. So yes, it may be good to get like dumbbells and stuff. I don't have to go all the way to a park in the middle of the night after work to do my back and biceps, but for now I'm broke Josh, so I can't really do that. Yeah, it's pretty exciting because I'll be the weight that I want to be by Christmas. So if I just keep this up, and then I can chow down and during Christmas. Okay, so I drew this panel, and now I'm just going to copy this and slightly alter it. So Control C. Yeah, I'm gonna make him not speak. Oh, sounds like my music ran out, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to different music. Let's see. Ooh. Let's do Nintendo music that's very Nintendo. The Legend of Zelda music for working out. Heck yeah. That sounds awesome. 7 years ago. Yeah, I should listen to this when I do my push-ups. Okay. And also, if you look at it, it's literally just Link on Epona, which is pretty cool. You know, one of my earliest memories is you playing Ocarina of Time and me wanting to play. And then whenever I was in middle school, whenever I moved to Fairview, that's whenever I was able to play it on my own, and it's one of my favorite games. So, pretty cool.
Beef base, seafood base, chicken base. It would probably be better to get it in that form.
Yeah. Like the soup? So, the miso soup that I have right here, it's a variety pack.
Zelda music. Hang on.
And it looks like it's, they have onion soup, onion miso soup, the fluffy stuff, some bread stuff, I don't know what that's called. And also this is seaweed miso soup, and this is tofu miso soup. So they have a variety pack. My favorite, of course, is the onion ones. I love onions. Very savory. And, sorry, I didn't go back to the... I forgot to go back to, okay. Gotta make the head good.
Look up Legend of Zelda, Z Remix, and play that.
Sure. Okay, let's see. Z did it. So, Legend of Zelda. Zelda remake. Okay. What I'm worried about is copyright. So if my stream cuts off, just let me know immediately. Just give me a comment that you can't see me anymore. But yes.
It will surprise you.
All right. Okay. I like how he spelled out Zelda.
Or play it later.
Yeah, it should be okay because it's like remixed from another copyrighted work. So just let me know if the stream cuts off. That's all. Sometimes if usually if it's based on another copyrighted work, they can't really. I mean, that's not necessarily true, but they usually don't try to
spare time.
Copyright strike other people. This is my spare time. Also, I'm gonna put this back over here. I love this. This is cool. Yeah. I'm not usually one for like electro music, but this is really cool. It makes me want to dance. This is really good. This has got a beat.
Is it workout music worthy?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely workout music worthy. I'm gonna have to include this in the VOD so that way people know what I'm what I'm talking about whenever I'm listening to it. But also because in the VOD it basically I have a I'm using Jump Cutter to basically make my videos shorter. That's how I made my 2-hour stream only 1 hour in the video that I made. But as long as I basically add the music after the fact. But as long as I include this song specifically in the video, it should be okay. Definitely workout music worthy. It's really good. Oh, that was cool. I like how that was good. That was fun.
You should also check out the YouTube channel called Game Chops. They do video game themed remixes.
Game Chops? Will do. I'll check it out. We have 20 more minutes. Yeah, no, this has a lot of energy to it, you know? It's like really a banger. Like a headbanger, you know? Now that I think about it, that's where the word banger comes from. Linguistics. Yeah, that was a good song. I really like that. That was awesome. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna go back to the other Zelda music. I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna make sure to download it too, so that way I can add it to the VOD. Push Control R. Not
Then there's also the Stanger Banger that 22LR Plinkster owns.
Where is it? There we go. Stranger that 22LR Plinkster. I don't know about that. Sounds interesting though. Alright, 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. I'm gonna try to finish this by then. Okay. Now this needs to say, can you describe the courier who delivered it to you?
It's a YouTube reference to another YouTube user.
Ah, I got you. Ooh, that was a good drawn bubble. I drew that first try with a little tail that points. I'm not doing too hot on, but
It's also a reference to Southerners who pronounce it Stanger rather than Stinger.
ah, Stanger. Man, that's a Stanger. Yeah, I got you. It's good. Awesome. I think we're gonna finish maybe 3 panels today too. This one page has quite a bit of panels, so I finished this Monday. Finished these 3 yesterday. No, not Monday, Tuesday. This was Tuesday. This was yesterday, and so far I've finished these 2 today. Okay, here I'm gonna give her a thinking face. Did I draw the courier too? Okay, I guess so.
Not my words, but 22LR Plinkster himself.
Ah, I see. So he's probably a Southerner then, yeah? Is that why or maybe he knows a Southerner who said Stanger.
It wouldn't hurt to start drawing the courier.
Wouldn't hurt. He's gonna show up in the next, I guess in like 5-ish pages. Yeah.
Or later.
Okay, this should work. Yeah, I can do it later. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her push up her glasses because she's talking about pushing up her glasses. So, or maybe I can just draw like her finger on her nose or something. Let me look up. Okay, so I can do a top-down perspective, sort of. Like here, and then going down like this. And then have her head go out like this. Hinted to it, I guess. Describe it. Ears. Here. It's kind of wonky, but that works. I need to have her glasses come out like this. I have 10 minutes left. Oh no! How do I draw these glasses? Yeah. Something like that. And then I'm gonna have her blink. Yeah. There we go.
Sorry about that. I just got off the phone with my employer. He
No
was
worries.
asking about that federal subpoena regarding the suspects being investigated.
Oh wow. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I was entrenched in my drawing, so... but I do only have about 7 minutes left, so I'm hoping that I can finish this before then. This is from... I think this is good. I like the angle I got here. Maybe lower the hairline a bit, but yeah, it should be okay.
Yes, the drawing comes together. Hello.
Hello. Hi. You're just straight up called Maggot. Hello, how are you doing? Unfortunately, I have 5 minutes until I have to go to work. But hello, thank you for hopping in on stream. Right now I'm just working on my manga. And yeah. I live in Japan, and I am an English teacher. So right now for me, it is 8:22. Which means that I need to leave at 8:30.
I'm okay. And
Yeah.
that cool, surprised face. That's asterisk.
Yeah. So this is just the rough draft for my manga though.
Wait, we can name user tags like that?
User tags? I guess so. I mean, I guess Maggot isn't too much of a naughty username, but
For ourselves.
yeah. So it's based on whatever your YouTube channel name is. So if you if you do the first name and then just have nothing for the last name whenever you create your profile, you can change that, and I think you can edit it too if you want to. If you want to be more anonymous. Awesome, I was able to finish that. Happy about that. Oh, but yes, next stream, I'm going to be streaming a video game.
I mean, it's a type of decomposer, so I don't think it's that bad, P.
Yeah, that's not that bad. When I think of maggots, I usually think of like a drill sergeant saying maggot, you know. So that's what I was thinking whenever it was like, whenever I was saying that it's not really that naughty, but it can be a little triggering to those who were in the military, maybe. But no worries, you can be whoever you want to be. Be ARBIE. Only those who watched Nickelodeon and Disney Channel in the 2000s would understand that reference.
I also really like your art style, BTW.
Oh, thank you. Though
It's very cute.
Thank you. This is my rough draft, though, so I kind of make my rough draft more cutesy. But yeah.
It wasn't that, but I'm just surprised that the YouTube overlord, haven't found that to be triggering yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, well, I only have 1 minute left, so I guess I'll use that minute to get on my soapbox and talk about my manga. My manga is, it's called Viable. It is a Copyleft manga. I'm going ahead and pull up my website to show you exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So, if you go to viablemanga.com and you go over here, the copyright, this is the copyright information. So, you're allowed to freely copy, distribute, and modify my manga under the terms of the free art license, which basically means if you want to literally copy my manga and put it somewhere, you absolutely can. If you want to do like fan dubs or fan comics of it, you absolutely can. All you have to do is include this information. Copyleft, Joshua Stevenson, Viable 2024, source, viablemanga.com. That's it. And of course, if you're on YouTube or whatever and you can't include the copyleft symbol, you can instead do this backwards C. So there's that. And also, here are the characters of my manga. This is Vassa. He's a USSR detective. He's the main character. In the sketch, it's this guy. But this is what he actually looks like, what he's going to look like in the manga. This is Lucy. She's a cutie patootie. She's on the bottom corner of my stream. She is basically someone that only Vassa can see. So there's a little bit of mystery to her. And this is Hana. And she is a Japanese policewoman. This all takes place in an alternate history where basically the assassination of a man named Inejiro Asanuma, who was the Socialist Leader Party of Japan, he didn't get assassinated. So in real life, Inejiro Asanuma is a real guy who was assassinated in 1960, and he was the leader of the Socialist Party of Japan. And when he died, basically the Socialist Party fell apart. He was kind of the glue that was keeping the moderates and the extremists together. And so when he died, it all fell apart basically. In my alternate history comic, this never happens, and there is a coup that happens in Japan, and Russia basically takes over in order to prevent China from being the one in control. And even though they're still allied with China, this Japan is a communist or socialist Japan. It's the Socialist Party of Japan, but it's under communist Soviet Russia. And so this Japan is a vassal state to Russia in this alternate history. And so Vassa is from Russia. He is a Russian detective who specializes in intercepting any coup attempt from against the ruling party. He was working in Russia, but then he got transferred due to an incident. And then this is Lucy, and she just appears suddenly one day in the manga. And this is actually in chapter 1 of the manga, which I'm making the rough draft for right now. And yeah, it's pretty fun, pretty cool. And she is the only one. So Vassa is the only one capable of seeing Lucy. She just pops up one day, and she's really adorable. My favorite character design so far, absolutely. And he's the only one capable of seeing her. Is she a ghost, a mental manifestation of his trauma? We don't know. We're gonna find out throughout the story. But yeah, and then there's Hana, and she's the poster child of the Japan Socialist Party's inclusion initiative, and she struggles with the thought that, she may have been assigned to the force not through her own merit, but as a symbol of the regime instead. So she's got a lot of internal issues and stuff. But she's a competent policewoman, and so that is this lady, this one right here. So yeah, and of course, even though it's set in an alternate history socialist place, politically, I will say I'm not a socialist. It's just the setting. So that is all I'm going to say about that. And yep, I have to go. It's time for work for me. It's 8:30, so it's 8:30 exactly. So thank you so much for hopping in on stream, Omar and Rehana for hopping in on stream earlier, and Maggot, thank you for joining for the first time. I stream every weekday in Japan at 6 a.m. Japanese time, which is around 4 p.m. Central Time in America. So if you want to keep up with me, just hop in on stream every day. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and different things. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream, which will be a fun Friday stream. So I'm going to be playing a Nintendo 64 game that is a Japanese exclusive. Where is it? There it is. It's called Getter Love, and it's a dating sim. It's a mix of a dating sim and a Mario Party game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow to play this game. We're going to continue a campaign of trying to get a cute Japanese girl to date us before a time limit. So that's basically the goal of the game. It's a very interesting game. It's made by Hudson Soft, the same people who made Mario Party. So I'm really passionate about it. It's a very rare game to find. Really fun. So I'm going to be playing that because I streamed every day. I reward myself by having a fun day to do that. So I'm going to chug my tea and I'm going to head out. Oh, also I need to put on my socks. So I'm going to do that. But I think the speech chat stopped for some reason.
Let's hope that YouTube doesn't get offended by people with big feet in the future. Oh, I'll try and keep up with it.
Okay, it's catching up.
Now we just have to wait for Joshua's deal to have an anime of this made. This is a really cool concept. Amazed face. Bye bye. Take care and good luck. I'll try and hop on next stream. Bye. 3.
Alright. Thank you very much again. And I'll see you next time. Alrighty. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Ta-ta. Toodaloo. Have a good day. Later.